October 3rd, 2003, the world witnessed a night of terror that forever changed the lives of two legendary performers. In this episode, we'll delve into the events that led up to the infamous Tiger attack that left one of the performers near death. So, what exactly happened that fateful night? Was it a freak accident, or was there more to the story? Today's video will discuss the unexpected last show Vegas performers Siegfried and Roy. Welcome to Amazing Animal Stories. Siegfried and Roy were two young men who met on a German cruise ship and brought their magic act to Vegas in 1967. Their incredible talent and unique performance style helped transform Las Vegas into the entertainment capital of the world. In 1988, they signed a record-breaking 5-year, $57 million deal with casino developer Steve Wynn to stage their Broadway-meets-Barnum and Bailey extravaganza at the Mirage. They quickly became Vegas royalty, living in an opulent compound called the Jungle Palace. It was the early morning hours, and the Mirage Hotel Theater was buzzing with excitement. A celebration was underway, marking the 59th birthday of Roy Horn, one half of the renowned entertainment duo Siegfried and Roy. The event was attended by 500 guests, including close friends and fellow entertainers. The atmosphere was electric, with laughter and jokes filling the air as the guests danced and mingled. Frank Marino, a special invitee, remembers the night vividly, recalling how Roy was in high spirits and was his usual playful self. He even jokingly mentioned his age and retirement, declaring that he would only stop performing when he no longer could do so. But less than 24 hours later, Roy lay near death in the trauma unit of the University Medical Center. The incident that led up to this moment was a shock to everyone. The incident that took place during Siegfried and Roy's performance on October 3rd, 2003 was a life-changing moment, not just for Roy Horn, but the entire entertainment industry. It was a shocking event that nobody expected to happen in the middle of a show that was being watched by hundreds of people. During the performance, Roy let out Manticore, a 7-year-old white tiger, but the cat became distracted and started straying towards the audience. In a split second, Roy decided to protect the audience by putting himself between Manticore and the front row. However, the tiger refused to lie down, and instead, it gripped Roy's right wrist with its powerful jaws. This situation escalated, and Manticore ended up dragging Roy off stage, biting his neck and causing severe injuries. The attack was sudden and intense, and it was evident that Roy was in serious trouble. The audience was horrified as they watched the attack unfolding right in front of their eyes. The stagehands and security personnel rushed to intervene, but it took several minutes to get Manticore to release Roy's wrist. By the time the tiger was finally secured, Roy had sustained severe injuries, including a crushed windpipe and blood loss. He was immediately rushed to the University Medical Center, where he underwent multiple surgeries and a long rehabilitation process. The incident was a turning point for Siegfried and Roy's career, as they were forced to retire from performing due to the severity of Roy's injuries. The incident resulted in the cancellation of the 13-year-old show, leaving more than 200 cast members out of work. The incident involving Siegfried and Roy's white tiger, Manticore, has been a subject of intense scrutiny and debate in the years since it happened. Many have questioned the official narrative being put forward by Roy, who claimed that he suffered a stroke and that the tiger was trying to help him. In response to this speculation, an ABC 2020 documentary called Siegfried and Roy: Behind the Magic was released to shed light on what really happened that night. In the documentary, Roy claimed he experienced dizziness and a stroke on stage, leading him to fall to the floor. He also claimed that Manticore saw that he was in distress and dragged him to safety off stage. However, one of the trainers, Chris Lawrence, contradicts this narrative, saying that the tiger was not acting out of concern for Roy, but was instead confused and angry after being disciplined. The controversy surrounding the attack has continued to linger, but despite the speculation, Siegfried and Roy still managed to end their performance days on a high note. In 2009, they took to the stage one last time for a final show. Despite their physical limitations, they still performed incredibly, showcasing their unwavering passion for their craft. The highlight of the show was a special appearance by Manticore, who performed one final trick on stage, bringing a sense of closure to the duo's long and illustrious career. Even though the incident will always be part of their story, it could not diminish the legacy they'd built over the years.